Excuse me.
Good luck. And don't come back.
We have no reason to go back to Vera now.
Are you sure?
She told you the same as Elisabetta. She doesn't know where the entrance is. Why waste precious time?
I don't know. Maybe she lied.
What does God tell you to do?
Let's visit Vera first. Oh my God! Vera!
I'm not shocked to see this. How could one live if their soulmate is dead?
How did she manage to hang herself?
God gave her a hand.
Vera left a veil. Yakov found where entrance in Udav is. You must draw Saboren symbol on top of painting, place triangles where peaks are. Line in middle at bottom end, it is where entrance is. I do not know what is location, I just write what Yakov said.
We already know that. She's describing Pepel. Does it mention Victoria?
You have to figure out where location is, but once there, to enter Udav, you must look for place where witches see world upside down. A place where witches see the world upside down?
I don't think I understand.
That is how body of sister, Jadwiga, always told me. Place where witchcraft beings see world upside down. A place where witches see the world upside down. Yes, of course. What else could it be then? The water ordeal.
Sorry?
It must be what Elisabetta said about Pepel. The Inquisition performed the ordeal by water at Pepel. The accused ones were bound by hands and feet and cast into the river spring with a weight tied around their necks.
And?
Think. They sank with their heads first, which made them see the world upside down.
Right.
I did not tell you because of shame, guilt, but body of sister gave birth to Nermin. Jadwiga is mother of Nermin. I am guilty for that, like for my parents' death, for Yakov, for everything. I do not deserve God and his forgiveness. I was in love with man, with family. I will fall further down now, further below ground, into eternal guilt and torment. I brought only desolation to this reality. God have mercy on my soul, and may he help you to find the right path. That's all.
Good. Let's move now.
The Tulove Grede.
Let's find a way to get past them. Are you ready? Getting over won't be an easy task. I won't be going back anymore. You shouldn't either.
I'm not ready yet. I don't think it's locked, but rather blocked by something heavy on the floor inside. This feels wrong. They are placed in a way to... Each has 3 shallow holes on a flat top in a... Interesting thought. They fit perfectly. I fear the rocks and the traps were created to serve a purpose as one. It's a very tall tree, and it's inhabited by dozens. It's the resting place of Ida's mother. The natural gallows of Sveti Kotar's valley. A very weird... The accursed, lifeless. That path seems to lead nowhere. It's man-made. In the... It's the boat we used to escape from the assignment. It's the door of an empty house. Old fool. Laying so help... That leech thing is gone. I should have killed it when I had the chance.
Stop wasting time on this smelly cadaver. He looks like a fish out of water.
There is no point going to the... leads to the lodge.
We're closed!
Can we talk?
The king is here! Stay silent! Hide somewhere!
Where is he?
Go away, fool! You'll lure him here!
It's closed. She can't help us anymore. There's no need to go in that. Who could have done this?
I don't know. We should stay away.
You can't get inside through that window, so why barricade it? Unless
Unless you want to keep out things that move above the ground.
there are small gaps between the planks, but I can't see anything inside.
Absolute darkness.
I see only twigs, branches, and a couple of sheaves of a strange yellow root.
What is that yellow thing in there?
I see only
What is that?
We should leave her house in peace now. No one can answer. Dark and the catechism. I see only twig.
What is that?
That's a Sveti Kotar. The patrons, did he really?
Shall we now?
Let's go to Pepel.
Pepel.
I won't go back on those rocks. It's too dangerous for the body and soul.
What a place of beauty and terror is Pepel.
What are you doing? Nikolai?
Such a beautiful place. The yellow color is... If it only wasn't for the ashes at the bottom. They ruin the perfect... Seems highly unlikely. Think clear... An unattainable...
The spring of the Henna River. The ordeal by water was carried out here, where witches see the world upside down. Nikolai, do you see anything that could be an entrance?
No.
You're acting weird again. What's wrong? Nikolai?
I think I've found the entrance. Follow me. I'm going in.
God, where? Into the water?
Just do as I say. Trust me for once.
Nikolai, are you insane? Come out of there! Nikolai! I can't see him and I hear nothing. What should I do now? Am I really going to follow him? God, help me. Are we dead, Nikolai?
The monster.
You heard the monsters in the spring, too? What were they? Thousands of tormented souls screaming. Screams so horrible they hurt. I've never felt so much pain. Deep, visceral agony. It seemed to go on forever.
Monster is behind that rock.
You're talking about Nermin?
The king of Saborans.
What rock?
Victoria is alive behind.
How do we get through that rock? Nikolai, where's the rock? Talk to me. He's losing his mind, or playing with mine. Either way, I'm on my own. You've opened the Sekvra book. Why would you do that?
Victoria is near. Alive.
Close it. It's dangerous.
No! We must pass through!
Nothing. What's going on?
Monster is here. I feel it.
How can you feel him?
He's close. I feel it.
How do we get out of here?
Sekvra is the key.
What do you mean, the key?
The solution.
To what?
Key to get to Victoria.
I'm not comfortable doing this. but I have no choice. What do these symbolize?
The gods of Arizat.
The moon must be Kasag. What about the rest?
The gods of Arizat. Irkur Arizat.
Are these sigils?
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Arizat.
Utaloks? What are they?
Gods.
You mean some sort of malevolent beings of the Sekvra religion, not gods?
Gods. Gods of Arizat, the kingdom of soul slaves.
I don't recognize this alphabet.
Saboran script.
Can you read it?
No.
These dastardly pages you drool over are getting us nowhere. Close the cursed book. Will you wake up?
Look around you.
There's nothing to see. We're trapped here.
Rocks. Look at the rocks. I believe rocks are the key. And you are right.
It's wet, has a peculiar yellow color, and sulfuric smell. Interesting. These same sigils are on that page, right?
Yes.
They look ancient. Must have been carved eons ago.
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Arizat.
It's full of narrow, deep crevices. They look strange. Doubtfully a work of nature. I feel a gentle breeze against my face and throat. It must be the passage Nikolai. It's full of small crevices. God, the symbols. I see them. Crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur Arizat. Symbols of gods.
Ancient, just like the sigils on the other wall. Nothing to see. I understand. The same sigils and symbols seen in the book are on these walls. What now?
We open a passage.
How do we get through?
We must work together.
But how?
Tivaleva Kasag.
What?
We must get to Victoria.
Open the book. Let me see those pages again.
No.
Why? I can't find a connection with the carvings.
Mother says Sekvra is mine.
What?
Sekvra must rest now. We'll need it later.
He must be seeing Yatviga. I have to hurry up and find a way out of here.
Adziri Simartle.
Get yourself together, Nikolai. Wake up from whatever is happening to you.
Two must hunt. Two must come back. Two must work together to pass through.
What are you talking about?
Text said 2 Saborans go out to hunt. 2 must come back to pass through.
The text from the book? You said you can't read it.
Mother read it to me.
So how do we work together to pass through?
I stay here, by this rock. You go to the other one.
The other one? You mean the one with the symbols?
Yes. Irkur, Arizat, symbols of gods.
Then what?
You push one at a time. Push a symbol. Then tell me which sigil I have to push.
So if I push the symbol of the moon, I have to tell you to push the sigil of Kasag.
Good, Benedict. Good.
What about the other ones? And how do I push them? It's solid rock. At least tell me the names of the Utaloks. You know their names, right?
Utuloks are rising. Matanbal, Ashreor, Nazash, Rashahaz, Belziz, Kasag, Yatkach.
What if I miss? What if I tell you the wrong name?
The king is coming.
Nikolai! His mind is fading into nothingness. It must be the malevolent sway of the book, heightened by this evil place. I'll try to get it right.
Tiva.
It's full of small crep. Push Kasag!
King Kasag, god of moon and existence.
Push Matanbal! Push Ashreor! Push Nazash! Push Rashahaz! Push Belziz! Push Yatkach!
Adziris. Umtvare. Kortsi. Irkur. Taba. Tiva. Ads. Kortsi. Irkur.
It's wet. Has a I think I see the rock moving. This could be it, Nikolai. Come, let's go!
Death is...
I think I see the rock moving.
The
You heard the screams.
monster.
You're talking of
The king.
what?
Victor.
How do we get... Nikolai, talk to... He's losing his mind. You've... Oh,
Victor.
close it.
No!
What's going...
Monster.
How can you feel...
He's close.
How do we get out?
Sekra.
What do you mean?
The solution.
To what?
Key to get to Victor.
I'm not comfortable doing this, but I have no choice. Are these sigils?
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
Utaloks? What are they?
Gods.
You mean some sort of malevolent beings?
Gods. Gods of...
Are these sigils?
Sigil.
Utaloks?
Gods.
You mean some...
Gods.
What do these...
The gods of...
The moon must be Kasag. What about the rest?
The gods of Ahrizat. Irkur Ahrizat.
What do these...
The gods of...
The moon...
The gods.
I don't Can you read?
No.
These will you wait?
Look around.
There's nothing to see. We're trapped here.
Rocks. Look at the rocks. And...
Nothing to see? It's wet. Interesting. These same sigils are on that page, right?
Yes.
They look ancient.
Sigils.
These same...
Yes.
They look ancient. Must have been carved eons ago.
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
I feel it must... Nothing. It's full of... I feel it must be... God, crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
Ancient, just like the sigils on the other wall. Crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
Ancient, just like the sigils on the other wall. Crows, trees, the moon.
Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
Ancient, just like the sigils on the other wall. It's full of narrow, deep crevices. It's full... These same sigils are on that page, right?
Yes.
They must have been carved eons ago, same as the symbols.
Sigils of the 7 Utaloks of Ahrizat.
These same sigils are on that page, right? They must have... I understand.
We...
Open the...
No.
Why?
Mother...
What? He must be... How do we...
We must...
But how... What?
We must... Adziri Simartle.
Get yourself together, Nikolai. Wake up. What are you talking?
Text said, to Saborin.
The text from the book?
Mother.
So how do we work?
I stay here, by this rock. You go to the other one.
The other one? You mean the one with the symbols?
Yes. Irkur, Ahrizat, symbols of gods.
Then what? What about those symbols?
You push one at a time. Push a symbol. Then tell me which sigil I have to push.
So if I push the symbol of the moon, I have to tell you to push the sigil of Kasag.
Good, Benedict. Good. Kasag is the god of moon and existence.
What about the other ones? And how do I push them? It's solid rock, for God's sake. At least tell me the names of the Utaloks. You know their names, right?
Utaloks are rising. Matanbal, Ashreor, Nazash, Rashahaz, Belziz, Kasag, Yatkach.
What if I miss? What if I tell you the wrong name?
The king is coming.
Nikolai! His mind is fading into nothingness. It must be the I'll try to... Push Kasag!
King Kasag, god of moon and existence.
Push Matanbal. Push Ashreor. Push Nazash. Push Rashahas. Push Belziz. Push Yatkach.
Tiva let.
He did his
Death. It.
What now? All the symbols and sigil.
Kasag.
I think I see the rock moving.
Death.
I think I see the rock moving.